I'll be after him in the morning, early.
That'll cost you $1, Mr. Longley.
Aren't you Jack Hastings? Wild Jack Hastings?
I used to be. Now
You're lucky.
You got a funny way of looking at things, Mr. Longley. Ned Buntline, he once wrote a dime novel about me. Now I sweep out stables to keep from starving.
He wrote about Hickok. Bill's dead. So is Kingfisher, Ben Thompson, Sam Bass. They're all gone. I still say you're lucky.
Maybe I should thank the man that did this.
It's not as bad an idea as it sounds.
Oh, I ain't got no use for a man who feels sorry for yourself. I'm old enough to know better. It's just seeing a man like you like I used to be.
I read Buntline's story about you when I was a kid. I wanted to be like you. But I never could quite come up to the mark you made.
That Ned. He was the biggest liar this country ever saw. Most of the book was back of lies. But, well, I used to half believe it myself. Seems like everything was bigger and brighter then.
Maybe it was.
No, nothing changes. Not even people. Not inside. No, they keep on doing the same things. Hating and killing, and if I was to be honest, I'd tell you I'm glad I'm out of it. There ain't no gun-crazy kids following after me, trying to prod me into a fight so as they can build their own rep with a gun. The trick is for a man like I used to be to stay alive till then.
Thanks, Jack.
Jack's better. How about you, Piker? You got openers?
I'm getting fed up with you throwing your weight around here, Johnny. You think because you're Mike Kaler's brother, you can do as you please.
I don't need Mike to look after me.
You're only getting away with it because everybody knows Mike Kaler's the fastest gun in this part of the country.
You boys gonna play poker or fight?
Either one he wants.
Ain't poker the way he plays it.
Do my own fighting, Lino. I don't need Mike or anybody else to help me.
I'll give you a chance to prove that.
Do your fighting outside. We're playing poker, remember?
Shall we sweeten the pot $20, huh?
Call it.
I'll take 3.
2 here. 2.
Dealer takes 1.
1 card draw, huh? Well, supposing we just put in $25 to see my openers?
Call it.
Talking small, Mr. Longley? Not me. I feel like making a noise. Big one. See your $25, gents. And up 100.
Game's getting kind of rough.
Is it?
All right. 50, 100.
Let's have some action, Longley.
Try to oblige you. 100. Up 50.
Unfolded. Well, now the game's getting a little more like I like it. Tell you what, let's raise 200 to keep it interesting.
Too steep for me.
It's up to you, Longley. Still feel like obliging me?
I think I've won enough for one night.
What do you need to stay in, a royal flush?
I'd need it.
What do you mean by that?
I think you know. Don't ever do that again.
I don't like a man who quits winter.
I don't care what you like.
Your gun rep doesn't scare me, Longley.
You'd be better off if it did, Johnny. There'd be no gunplay, Bill.
I didn't intend for there to be, Sheriff.
You keep out of this, Talby. I don't need your advice. Nobody calls me a cheat and gets away with it. Don't turn away from me like that. What's it take to make you fight, Longley?
A man?
I'll kill you for this.
It's time somebody taught you some manners, boy. I didn't ask for this, Sheriff.
It ain't Johnny I'm worried about. It's his brother, Mike. You staying in town, Bill?
For the night. As far as I'm concerned, it's over and done with.
Well, I hope Mike Kaler feels the same way.
Good night, Sheriff.
Good night. Johnny, you all right? Leave me alone.
Who do you suppose is the fastest gun, Sheriff? Bill Longley or Big Mike Kaler?
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Longley!
Johnny Kaler.
Yeah, I know. Always knew he was wild enough to push somebody to kill him sooner or later. I'm just sorry it had to be you.
Wasn't me. I didn't shoot him.
You sure about that?
Hasn't been fired. I was coming up from the stable. Johnny hollered my name and took a shot at me. And I heard a couple of more shots from down the alley. It sounded like a carbine or a rifle.
And you couldn't see who did the shooting?
No.
A couple of you men checked the alley. You'll be long gone by now. Are you still staying in town?
For tonight.
I want to talk to you later.
Fine, I'll be over at the Kesslers.
All right. Joe, ride out and tell Mike Kaler what happened, will you? Some of you men give me a hand with Johnny.
Sign your John Henry in the book. Grab yourself a key. They all fit all doors. Take number 6, the head of the stairs. Leave your $1 on the desk. If you're too late for supper, get your breakfast with your room. Get down before 8, or it'll be gone. Did you shoot that no-good Johnny Kaler?
I'll be down before 8. And no, ma'am, I didn't shoot Johnny Kaler.
I can trust what I see more than what I hear. Glad to know you, Bill Longley.
I'm glad to know you.
Say, you know, I never knew a man yet that wasn't hungry before bedtime. Take a load off your feet, and I'll see what I can rustle up for you in the kitchen.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're not in a bunkhouse, Bill Longley. Sit in that chair proper like.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I think I'm getting too old to enjoy trouble anymore.
You and me both, Sheriff.
I hope you mean that. It'll make you listen to what I got to say. Bill, I want you to get out of town tonight.
Why?
Johnny's brother, Mike Kaler. You know him?
Only by name. I've never met him.
Well, if I have my way, you won't. You know, there's no reason for you to stay.
There's no reason for me to leave.
I wish I could think so, too. Try looking at it my way. Everybody knows you didn't shoot Johnny in the back, but you're Bill Longley. Johnny's Mike Kaler's brother. Now, Mike's reputation won't match yours, but it's just close enough to start folks around here wondering who's the fastest with a gun.
Well, there's no reason to find out, Sheriff.
I know that. But as long as you and Mike are here in town, it's only going to be a matter of time when there's trouble between you two.
I don't run. That's the first lesson I learned.
Mike and Frank Kaler just came into the saloon. They're looking for you, Bill Longley.
Now it starts. We've been expecting you, Mike.
Who did it, Jake?
I don't want any trouble in town. This is my job, not yours.
I ask you if you know who did it.
You're wasting your time, Mike. You know Bill Longley.
I'll handle this, Frank. 3 different men have told me what happened. Each one has a different story. I just want to hear Longley's.
Just as long as you remember what I said. No trouble.
Well, that depends on him.
Then let's go after him. You know he did it. Johnny didn't have a chance.
Johnny didn't have a chance from the day he was born.
I'm telling you, Longley tried to play it safe and bushwhack.
I want to hear that from Longley.
Mike, he didn't do it. Johnny was shot by a carbine from the back. Longley was on the street in front of Johnny.
Are you trying to cover up for him, Talby?
You know me better than that.
All right. If he didn't do it, who did?
I don't know yet. But you know yourself, Johnny wasn't liked around here.
All I know is that Johnny's dead.
No, you sound like Mike Kaler.
Will you shut up, Frank?
You want to see me, Kaler?
Do you know why?
I didn't kill Johnny.
We didn't expect you to admit it, Longley. You're supposed to be so fast with a 6-shooter. Why'd you have to bushwhack him?
That isn't right. I told you what happened.
That makes it pretty easy for you, Longley, having a sheriff on your side, don't it?
Man comes looking for trouble, he usually finds it.
Leave him alone, Frank. I told you I'd handle this, and I meant it. I need some time to think about this. But if I decide you did kill Johnny, I won't wait for the law.
I'll be here. Good night, Sheriff.
Good night, Bill.
If I was a drinking man, I'd have one with you. But you can be grateful that Mike didn't go off half-cocked.
Can I? Did you ever see a bunch of men go to the bull to fighting? That's just what's going to happen here, unless I can get my hands on the real killer fast. That ain't very likely.
Thought that was it. Guess they'll feel each other out first, though. My money's on Kaler.
Hear that? They'll be talking like that all over town. They don't care who killed Johnny. All they want is a showdown between Bill Longley and Mike Kaler.
Here's some coffee. It's an eye-opener. Sit down there.
Thank you.
I don't allow no hard liquor till noon.
Yes, ma'am.
I suppose you know you just about set this town on its ear.
How would I do that?
Just being Bill Longley in the same town with Big Mike Kaler.
My reputation that bad?
It's that good. Big Mike's almost matches it. News travels fast. I've seen men in town this morning I haven't seen for months. Do you know why they're here? just to see you and Mike Kaler draw against each other.
I'll do my best to disappoint them.
With that hot-headed Frank Kaler prodding his brother every minute? Huh?
Who'd have reason to kill Johnny?
Be easier to say who wouldn't. He wasn't liked in this town, always throwing his weight around, making the most of being Mike Keller's kid brother. Last night wasn't the first time he tangled with Lino. They've been working up to this trouble for weeks.
Lino was a big loser in last night's game. What do you know about him?
No, didn't know him very well. He had trouble in this town before, but nothing serious. Could be Lino or any one of a dozen other men Johnny's had trouble with. But the way this town's prodding for a fight, you won't be given a chance to find out.
I hope you're wrong.
I hope so, too. But I wouldn't bet on it.
Longley, I've been waiting a chance. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Anytime, Jack.
Maybe I ain't minding my own business like I'm supposed to. Maybe I ought to be thinking, like the rest of this town, which is the fastest, you or Mike Kaler. But I already know. You'll kill him, Mr. Longley, and you'll regret it the rest of your life. But you'll be forced to it if I don't tell you what I know.
You know who killed Johnny?
At least I think I do, but I ain't sure. It was dark, and I only seen him for a minute.
Barney Lino?
I ain't positive. I heard the shooting. I was standing in front of the stable looking down the street toward it, and I seen this fella across the street in the alley. He was kind of bending over, kind of shoving something into a chink in the wall. That much I seen. Then he kind of backed out cautiously and joined the rest of the fellers that was looking at Johnny.
Did you get a look at his face?
Oh, like I said, it was too dark, but you recognize a man by other things. The way he walks, the way he holds his head, and I thought it was Arnie Lino, and I kept thinking about it, trying to make sure. Sheriff Dolby says Johnny was shot with a carbine.
That's right.
Lino carries one in the boot in his saddle rig. I checked his horse this morning. It ain't there.
Look, Jack, you find the sheriff and you tell him what you told me. And show him where the man backed out and have him wait in the alley. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
I guess you don't remember me, Mr. Longley. I was in Abilene when you shouted out with Barker and Travis. I'll never forget the way you looked and how fast you were on the draw.
Is that all you can remember about me, is the fact that I shot and killed 2 men?
Well, it's just one of those things that sticks in a man's mind, Mr. Longley.
Don't you even remember why?
Well, no, not exactly. You see, it happened so fast. Look, I didn't mean to get out of line. You see, some of the boys here in town, well, they've been talking about you and Mike Kaler.
Yeah. What are the odds between us?
Well, it's still even money. Most folks here in town, they sort of favor Mike.
Guess it's the last one I'll be having in this town.
Are you leaving?
Well, there's no use to stick around anymore. Sheriff Talby found the carbine that killed Johnny Kaler. And he knows who owns it.
Hold it, Ernie. Move over here. Come on, come on.
Well, I guess that ends it, Sheriff.
Sure does. I might say I'm glad of it.
There's nothing for me to stay in town for now.
Not at all. I'll send word to Mike Kaler as soon as I get this bird in jail. All right, get moving.
Thanks again, Jack. I'll be after my horse in a little while.
Longley, all right. He shot Johnny with a carbine and then hid it in an alley up the street. I just seen him fishing it out.
Frank.
What? Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'll be saying goodbye, man.
Goodbye. Good luck, Bill Longley.
Goodbye.
Draw your gun.
Why?
Because I'm going to kill you.
That doesn't make sense, Mike.
I think it does. Now draw your gun.
You're making a mistake. Ask the sheriff.
I don't have to ask anybody. Frank here saw you with the rifle that killed Johnny. Now, for the last time, I...
Mike! Wait! Now, Mike!
Mike, you crazy fool. Longley didn't kill Johnny.
I know he did. Frank saw him with a rifle.
That was Arnie's rifle. Arnie Leno killed Johnny. That's right.
You just had to stampede me into drawing, didn't you? You satisfied?
Sorry, Bill. I thought I'd get to Mike before...
It's all right, Sheriff. So long, Jack.